hustling alive in the midst of war. Live, we gotta tip them all. Die now, I'm killing y'all. Every single nigga fall. Now the nigga getting up. Nigga what? Right now, spill a cup. Right now, give it up. Nigga, this is us. Right now, live it up. Had to be a nigga down, but be a nigga living it up. This is for my niggas. And for my niggas that be stuck in the hood. All day, in a bucket for a buck in the hood. Shit. The nigga has a bus in the hood. Let's just get a couple bucks in the hood. Nigga, you gotta be one into the,
Do it to the, do it to the, and you gotta one to the, do it to the, bring it down, and you gotta.
Here we go, folks. What's up? All right, we live again. Here we are. I hope everybody can hear me over there in the chat. What's up, Donnie? I see you. Now, for those of y'all that want to know a little bit about me and what my agenda is, I got a documentary coming out. The documentary is called Hometown DC, and it's about the community I grew up in. It's about how it is to grow up in Washington, D.C., being born and raised there. It's about some of the people that I know from the city that have given back to the city. Here we go. I'm going to pull it up. It is coming out this year. So that's one of the beautiful things that that I have to be proud of. One of the things that that I'm here on YouTube to promote. In fact, it's a pleasure to promote it on YouTube, even though it's not only going to be on YouTube. But I'm going to drop the link to this. Now, there's an Instagram page. You can go to that. It's also Hometown DC. I believe it's hometown at hometown.dc, the Instagram page. So y'all can check that out. But I'm going to pull it up to you. All the information is here, and it's in the actual hometown trailer, the first trailer that's out. So let me throw that up here before we get started. Where the heck is the daggone video at? It's here, hometown. Dude. Let me see here. I hope y'all can see this. Here we go. Let me pull this one up real quick. I'm not going to play it, but I'm going to put it in the chat. Everybody can check it out. Click like when you go to it. Here it is, hometown. Let me just put it here. Hometown DC docu series, and it ain't no there's no cap. Okay, so for those of y'all that's used to going to channels where there's cap, this ain't the one for you. Okay, do some support. Go to the Instagram page. You will see. You don't see everything, but you see a few. You see some of the stuff, and there's more information coming out about the doc. This year is coming. And even sooner. So the doc is called Hometown DC. And you could click like, go over there and click like right now. I got 4,400 roughly views on this in the last it's only been 2 years, but I haven't been pushing it because I've been working on the doc and not working on the promotion. But the promotion end is coming, and that's going to be something very positive for the people. Now, growing up in DC is not like a lot of cities. It's a diverse city, but it's a city that they used to call Chocolate City. And so the way things get done a little bit different. We had DC's always had a black mayor, right? Some other things that's very relevant about DC. We have our own ethnic music that makes us that distinguish us a little bit different from the rest of the East Coast and also the United States of America. It's a music called go-go music. And if you don't know about it, then you don't know the spirit of DC. You don't know what the people that grow up in DC feel, and you don't necessarily know what we think. But there's another aspect to being DC, which is a federal city, and that is when our people, when we do crimes and things like that and get caught up in these things, we overpopulate the federal penitentiary, right? And that's for real. I did a program on that. One of my homies that's in the dock, hometown DC. He came up to talk about what Polite could expect when he goes to prison. Um, and EXO, right? DCX. And, so he shared a little bit of his thoughts, but he's in the documentary also. That's one of my sandbox homies. And a few of my sandboxes is in the doc. And then a few of my, comrades that I known when I'm growing up, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. And a lot of these people are giving back to the city right now. Now, um, going back to the main story, Puff Daddy, you see, how many years? 1994. That's 20 years. That's 20 years. What? How many years ago? How many years ago is it in the chat? Damn, I'm getting old. I'm 54. You know what I'm saying? 94, I was 24. You know what I'm saying? How is that 30 fucking years? Hold on. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm losing my damn mind. It's 30 years, y'all. Yo, Wab Funk, you good at math. You in Asia. Australia, Australia. How many goddamn years is that from 94 to today, man? I just want to make sure. Yeah, I'm losing my mind out here. It's 30 years. And guess how long it took to come out the deviancy of this bastard? Look how long and look how many souls have been lost. Look at how many people lost their ass in 30 years. And I'm just saying, let's go to the news, y'all. Puff Daddy, Puff Daddy, Puff Daddy. Where the hell is Puff Daddy at? Let me get this up on the screen. Boom. There we go. Now let's see here. I need to write. How many of y'all knew Puff Daddy was a booty snatcher in the 20s? In the whenever, what year was it? 94. Let's see here. Puff Daddy got his ass invaded, his home invaded. Puff Daddy FBI, y'all. Hold on. Puff Daddy FBI? I didn't pull it up. It's a raid going on. A raid happened. Something happened. Yeah, here we go. Here we go. Homeland Security. Well, goddamn. Well, goddamn. I mean, something is afoot in Puff Daddy's house. It's 30 years later. Hey, sorry, homeboy. You done got. That's how it worked, man. You something happened to you, Playboy. You know, you got played. Let's see here. Let's do it. Bam. This is some shit, man. Well, he deserved it. He's been implicated, or it's been said, alleged, for him to have a lot of foul behavior that got some people dead. It's alleged. Tupac, Biggie, these kind of shady practices. But so let me just play this. Let's go here. This is what Fox got to say, y'all.
Nope, just these the guys on the ground down there, the heavily armed officers that made their way inside. They actually are kind of just milling about or holding the perimeter, as it would be. The non-essential, you can see them making their way back over to these armored vehicles, probably doing a little debrief about what they saw. In any type of these situations, it really is, you've got these armored officers that go in first, but I would venture to say the investigators or the people that know what they're looking for probably still out there on the streets, and they're waiting for that all clear to make sure that there is absolutely nobody on this property. And again, this is just a precaution. They don't want to have any kind of issues. Maybe somebody's hiding still, maybe just scared, and it doesn't have to be nefarious, and just because they don't know what's going on, and they just don't want to have somebody pop out of a closet or a bathroom or any one of these rooms while they're doing that investigation, and then other problems can ensue. So that's basically why we're seeing that large presence. They keep walking through there. And like you mentioned, this is an extremely large home, and probably with many rooms and little secret areas. So they want to make sure that everything is cleared before they allow those investigators in to start doing that investigation, whatever it is that they're looking for. But you can see a number of those officers making their way back into that this is the big main house, as it would be, making their way back inside. And I would venture to say that they're going to just go through every one of those rooms and make sure that there is nobody in there. I don't think they're those guys that we're seeing, guys and gals that we're seeing in those heavily armored gear and equipment. I don't think they're actually searching for any items that could connect to whatever the investigation is. I would venture to say that those are going to be the guys that you're seeing right there, and they're waiting for that all clear. And then this group that you see there, those are the ones that are actually going to go inside. They probably have, like you said, they probably have ideas what they're looking for, where they might be. So, but right now it is still a waiting game to make sure that
Yeah,
everybody.
bro. Homeboy took a flight, right? His shit got taken down, ordered to get out the skies and land. Let's see. We're gonna
Is
catch
out
up.
of this building, and that it is secure for the investigators to make their way in and actually start that search.
And we should mention, thank you, Stu, that if this is in fact involving a sex trafficking investigation, we do know that according to Diddy's attorneys and the rapper himself, he has denied any wrongdoing in any of all this. So there are two sides, of course, to this as this all plays out. But it is interesting that these raids happening at the same time. According to TMZ, a raid of his Miami home is happening right now, as well as now we're looking at the live pictures of what's going on in Holmby Hills at this mansion right here, all connected to Sean Combs. So again, until we find out further word as to what exactly they're searching for and why, we continue to look at the procedures taking place regarding this raid that's being conducted by Homeland Security. You have support from local law enforcement officials as well. We saw from the ground shots, you see multiple agencies there a part of all of this, and they have a number of resources on hand with a drone flying up top, as well as they had ladders taking a closer look at certain parts of the property. And so they are looking at every nook and cranny they need to in terms of why they're investigating this home and property. So clearly this is going to take a while. And as Haley mentioned, with her shot down on the ground right there, more people are coming to your area, Haley.
Are you sick of having issues with your webinars, wasting tons of time on? If so, you need.
Yeah, I would say it's mostly media at this point. We were the first ones here on scene, but yeah, since there's probably a dozen different media agencies. Yeah, it looks like his homes on both coasts are being raided. We still have not gotten word on exactly where P. Diddy is, if he is in fact in New York right now or in Los Angeles. And of course, yeah, we haven't seen him here in Holmby Hills. This is right off of Sunset and Beverly Glen. And it all unfolded, I would say, about 30 minutes ago. They're at his home here. They're also at his home in Miami. Of course, it's a little bit calmer, I would say, than it was about 20 minutes ago when it all happened. The guns that were drawn earlier have been since put away. It looks like they just put away their drone, but of course doing a thorough job of checking the home for any kind of details that they can come up with related to these allegations against sex trafficking. As you said, Sandra, there's several lawsuits against him for these allegations, all of which he has denied. So we will have to wait and see. Of course, and everybody's interested in the details of what how he's connected to these latest allegations.
And from your vantage
we'll bring
point,
the very latest. I'm sorry.
Yeah, from your vantage point, Haley, does it look like some authorities are leaving the scene right now? They're done, or not? Is that not the case?
Yo, Jay, you there?
No, it looks like more are coming. I think what.
What's up, yo? Can you hear me?
Yeah, bro.
What's
How
up,
you
Jay?
doing, man?
Yeah, I'm good, man. So your man hit the he hit the plane to Antigua, huh? He trying to go to Jamaica or some shit.
Well, yeah, I think Busta Rhymes said, yeah, you know, I'm going to Jamaica, but I don't think he will go to Jamaica because Jamaica has an extradition law. So
yeah,
he's gonna find a. Well, I would have presumed that he would have been maybe in a country like Caymans or, you know, Richard Branson's island maybe would be a country that doesn't have extradition laws. I think Puerto Rico would be extradition laws, Barbados as well. So he probably wouldn't go to one of those islands. I mean, the best bet for you is Brazil. You know, if you're on the run,
Oh, you think so?
Brazil or yeah.
Why you say that? Go ahead. Why you say that?
Well, Brazil hasn't got a extradition law. We had a gentleman, Ronnie Biggs, and my
Mm,
friend who lives in Brazil. Shout out to Pedro. He's in Sao Paulo, which is a huge city.
yeah,
And
yeah.
as a child, his dad actually met Ronnie Biggs, and Ronnie
Okay.
Biggs was they done a massive robbery in the UK, the largest robbery ever, and
Hmm.
he was hiding in Brazil. So I don't think they have a extradition law in Brazil,
So they couldn't
and
get out.
also yeah, they can't force you out. Also, it's a huge place as well, so um, anywhere around, maybe not Argentina, but anywhere around, Chile. Um, so I think we need to look at the extradition laws. I'm not sure, but I think Nassau or the Caymans and Richard Branson, I think that's the Virgin Islands, maybe, but that
Hmm.
might be a bit of a no go as well. They might have
Hmm.
an extradition law. So I think all the
Hmm.
big countries are off the. I mean, he can't go to Haiti. Well, he could. He could go to maybe the coast of Haiti and Cuba as well.
Hmm.
Cuba is
Hmm.
the place where you can pop over to Cuba. I don't think they have a extradition law. Maybe it's changed because since Castro has passed away. So
Hmm.
yeah,
It says
that's
here,
all.
it
Mm.
says as recorded on the law books of Antigua and Barbuda, the original extradition act was signed in 1993. Then in 1996, the extradition treaty between the government of Antigua and Barbuda and the government of the United States of America signed on the 3rd of June 1996, the text which is set out in schedule. I'm gonna pull that up, bro. But go ahead. I'm gonna
Yeah,
pull that
so
up.
I that's where I'm thinking. I'm quite shocked that the FBI didn't foresee, because obviously he would be a flight risk, I would have presumed.
Mhm,
His bail would have been set at quite a large amount. We all know that he would have been able to maybe have afforded the
mhm.
bail, but they would have
But
probably
what?
put
How
him
were they
under house
alerted?
arrest.
How were they alerted? That is the question I'm wondering. Like, how were the authorities alerted to him being on a plane headed out of town? That's what I'm curious about. Like,
No, not a private jet. You see, not a private jet. The private jets can just sort of do what they, I don't think they have to be scheduled as such.
nah, nah, nah,
But
nah, no, 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 man, no. If that jet is parked at a, I mean, let's look at the airplane. It looks like a decent private jet. If it's
yeah,
parked at a at a actual functioning airport, a real airport, right? A functioning one, then as soon as you hit the sky, you got to report. They need
yeah.
they know it. They know who
No,
you
I
are.
understand that, but I wasn't saying, he's in the sky already. What I was saying was the initial. They should have maybe have banned that plane or um
Oh, I see what you mean.
High
Yeah,
Pumpkin, yes, because he would have been a flight risk. Obviously, he's got enough money. He's got a plane, access to a plane, and these charges are very serious. I would have thought that the FBI would have, and
you.
plus, if it's not in his back garden, they would
Mhm.
have, maybe have, uh, if it was in the airport, such. How did he manage
Man,
to,
listen, Jay.
mm,
Yeah, we're gonna research this right now for a little bit. But check this out, man. I mean, just to start it off with, in my mind, if you want to escape the police and you're a superstar, send your security in a double one direction, and you go the other in a broken up ass car in a disguise and get your ass out of Dodge the other way. Do not go to the airport with your security. Do not get on the plane because
there's options. There's
so
options.
I'm
There's
just, I'm
options.
just, I'm curious about that. Like, I want to know right now. Did he arrive to the airplane with his security?
I mean, we're talking about the
Oh my
FBI here.
God.
You know,
Yeah.
you would have thought, you know, that they would have kind of look, you know, maybe they gave, you know, sometimes they do give them a little leeway to get out, you know, to get out of town. You
Yeah.
know, it seems as if they really want to get rid of this guy some way, somehow.
David
So
said you
David
don't need
says,
clearance. David said you don't need
that's what I
clearance.
said. That's what I said. That's
I
what I
don't
said.
know. No, no, no. I don't know what type of
No, a
airport that.
private
Now,
jet,
don't get me
VB.
wrong. Any kind of. I'm not saying there's not airports where you get, but I'm talking about if it's a well functioning airport. Like I'm talking about well functioning, like that has a lot of shit in it, like you know, fuel. Uh, I mean, let's look at the type of plane we're talking about now. If he's talking about a jet plane, bro, a jet plane,
No,
you
it's a
know,
jet. It's a private jet. Normal, you know, normal
but it's still
small.
a jet plane. Oh, okay, let's look at it. Yeah, it depends on the
It's not a
size of
big.
it. That's true.
It's not a jumbo. It's not an international
No, no,
airline. It's a
yeah, but not,
private jet. So
but it,
private
but
people
yeah,
get on private jets all the time. VB, they can go
yeah.
wherever they want. I don't know how they
Right,
get their
let's check it out.
clearance, but
That's
yeah,
true. I hear y'all. Let's check it. We're gonna check it. But go ahead, keep talking, Jade. I'm listening. Go ahead.
yeah, bro. So I would have said um, I'm surprised that um they didn't kind of foresee that, which I can't believe. That's going to be a bit concerning. We're talking about the FBI here, you know,
Mhm.
or for example, if it was MI5 in the UK, or say the KGB, or whatever service, you know, service you have in your country, you would have thought that they would have locked that down one time. That would have been the first thing to have locked down and make sure that wouldn't be able to go anywhere. So
Mhm.
he's got on his plane and he's flown out. The problem is now he can't really come back. He's now a fugitive. So the question is, where would he go? And that would be a country, I would have presumed, without a extradition law.
Well, he landed in Antigua, right? Isn't that
Okay,
what
I
they
didn't
said?
know.
Oh well,
Okay,
let's review that right now. I just put in the
sorry.
chat the extradition treaty with the U.S. government and Antigua and Barbados, which is not. Well, I don't know if they mean Barbados or if it's Barbados, another one. But let's review some of this now. On Newsweek, they say Sean Diddy Combs, 54. See, he's my age, bro. We're the same age. That you know what I'm
Wow.
saying? So my I grew as a young man, 18, 19, 20, that converges with Puff Daddy's emergence too, essentially, Um but could be facing could be facing a new set of legal woes after Homeland Security raided his homes, but some say he has fled the country. The hip hop mogul homes in Miami and Los Angeles were raided just weeks after he was accused of sexual misconduct and alleged trafficking. But some trafficking, but some tracking his private jet claimed it landed in the Caribbean island of Antigua after Combs was questioned by customs officials at Miami Airport on Monday evening. Okay. Um,
So yeah, they could have
what we
stopped him
know,
then. They could have
say that
arrested him
again.
there. They could have arrested him at the Miami. They should have, you know, they
Yeah,
could have
just
had,
when he was trying to get the hell out, right? Well, let's
yeah.
see. Let's look
Mhm.
in the details here. What we know is law enforcement officers said Combs' mansion in the exclusive LA suburb in Holmby Hills, which is also home to the Playboy Mansion. Dang. While Homeland Security did not confirm the reason for the raids, the Associated Press reported that two officials said it was part of an alleged sex trafficking investigation. But let me see what else is in this bad boy. Okay, let's see. Homeland
It's a
Security
very serious offense.
investigations. Yeah, go ahead. Homeland
So I'm sorry to
Security.
cut you. It's a very serious offense. Sorry, VB. I'm so sorry.
No, no, you good. You good. Yeah, it's very serious offense. Well, yeah, yeah, y'all. It's very serious.
And he's a
It's
high
very serious.
profile figure, you know, high profile figure with the means of escape. I just find
Mhm.
it quite strange that he actually found a way to get out, you know. And plus officially going through um Bali, yeah, definitely Bali would be a place. I mean, you know, yeah, to me, I think that's not a good look for the FBI. You know, on the world
Well,
stage. You know, I'm sure Putin will be having a good giggle at that. You know,
yeah, but I think he's screwed. But I want to read some more. But we're gonna read as much as we can first, and then get the details
sure.
in, and then try to break it down. Homeland Security Investigations (HSI) said in a statement to media that it had executed law enforcement actions as part of an ongoing investigation with assistance from HSI Los Angeles, HSI Miami, and our local law enforcement partners. Combs was not spotted during the raids, but what was later seen in a Miami airport about 6 p.m. in a video post by Celebrity News. Now, hold on. What date is this goddamn article? That's today. Okay, well, hold on now. Okay. TMZ has the first video Diddy after his homes were raided by the feds Monday. He was caught pacing around Miami airport. Yo, bro, I'm sorry. But if TMZ is catching you, you in trouble, bro. But hold on, let's see here.
That's him there. It could be a body double.
I guess you wonder what's going to happen next, Diddy. And
He looks worried, man. He's a broken man. Hand in the pocket, you know. Talk about the body language, VB.
Mm-hmm.
That's not a Puff Daddy we know.
That's
not the same Puff Daddy we saw outside the murder scene of his allegedly of his partner. That was what we remember we had a chat about this already, you know. But that body language altogether is a broken man walking heads down, seems to be at dire straits.
Let's play that back again.
I guess you wonder what's going to happen next, Diddy. And
Exactly. You know, he's worried there. He's kind of, I think, worried that he can't get on the flight. He can't get away. He must have a bit of relief to get on the plane. I think that's just pure worrying. You know, when someone's worried, the Isle of Wight. Absolutely. Bali, Switzerland. There's many countries without extradition laws.
He looks like he's waiting for a call that he really needs to come in, like right now. You know, like
exactly.
If that call don't get in, I'm stuck here. I'm gonna be. Diddy thought he could pull a Russell Simmons and flee. It was too late. Hey, we're gonna find out, bro. He seems
to have fled though. He seemed to have done the Russell Simmons. He has fled. He's fled to. He's now in.
Here we go.
Antigua.
Well, yeah, exactly. Well, we don't know yet. Let's see. He landed. They say he was spotted there, but let's see. It showed him pacing around in a car. Now, listen, man, I'm just going to say this. From my knowledge, right, a jet, right, of any type of real value has an owner, right, has an insurance company, has to be insured. And I'm pretty sure you cannot insure these jets without having some sort of tracker, brother. Like, really. Like,
well, saying that, I done a shorts. Sorry to cut you, my brother VB. I done a shorts. Found out. I've been doing quite a bit of shorts lately on like reviewing news and that. And Elon Musk. Okay, respect to Tar, man.
Yeah, what's up, Tar? Yeah.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Tar, man, every time. And shout out to everybody, you know. It's been a while. Sorry, I had to kind of take a little time out. And I would say to everyone to, you know, be careful of your mental health, you know what I mean? Because some of these subjects are quite tough, you know, what we're all going through, you know what I mean? I'm not telling anyone what to do, but for myself, I have to take a break now and again, especially from social media. I'm kind of very addicted, you know. It's like anything I do, I kind of really go for it. And sometimes it's good to take a step back. And so I'm not ghosting anyone. I just need a little time out, you know. But
Mhm.
the yeah, so with the private jet with Elon Musk was there's a Twitter account that is following his private jets. Okay, so wherever he's going, a guy called Parag, some IT genius, he's somehow has hacked and found a way that he can track his plane, whether or not he's got a tracker on the plane or something like that, which has been placed. So that's how Elon Musk's plane has been able to be tracked. So once I heard that, I thought to myself, well, that means that most these private jets must be under a certain anonymity, anonymous, a UFO kind of. I'm not sure of the law.
Yo, if your plane goes down in the middle of the water, bro, that you need something they can find your ass with. It's built into the plane, you know. And also on top of that, I believe this, there's almost now. Don't get me wrong, that you could have somebody remove all of these things out of these planes. But what I'm saying is that then you got to start looking at who the pilot is. Are they like, because a pilot, if he, what happens to him? He wanna get some insurance if he crashes, he gets hurt on the job. What about if somebody else is on the plane and they lose their life? Then what about your life insurance? The thing is some kind of rules to how you get paid. You see what I mean? And who's
I
responsible
think I'm
for
not
it.
100%
So
sure. Would you mind having a look at the law, because I got a little bit of
well,
support there
let's
from
let's read
David.
this one first. Yeah, let's
Sure,
finish
sure,
reading this.
sure, sir.
But
Sure.
Todd said he was found in Miami, so that it sounds like he went to Antigua first, and then on his flight back, people was like, "Damn, dude, you went to Antigua? Why you come back?" They checked his customs in Miami before he. I think it's customs in Miami on his flight back, but let's make sure of this. It showed him pacing
Okay.
around a car parked. Some flight tracking experts later claims his private jet was recorded flying to, you see, Antigua and Barbuda. But it is not known. It is not know whether the music producer was on board or not. Right there, you go. Yeah, see, recorded. So I don't know if that's a flight book or what they. It's probably a flight book, right? But that has nothing to do with the fact. I think when you hit the skies in an insured plane, jet, they got a tracker on that bad boy. But just for insurance purposes,
Yeah.
but celebrity and to be able to help you if you crash,
Well, they will have a radar. They have the
Yeah,
radar, so they will see. Obviously, you can't just fly. You've got to check in. So the pilot would say, "This is Captain da 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 from a private jet da 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 da.
you
We're
see this?
entering
You see this?
airspace."
Look at this. I don't know if people can see this one, but this is what they're saying here. See, serial celebrity private flight tracking expert Jack Sweeney posted the Gulfstream's supposed route from the Northern California, stopping in Los Angeles and then landing in Antigua at 10:21 p.m. ET, which is also the same time on the island. Sweeney posted the image to X, formerly Twitter, and claimed sources said Combs was not on board the flight. Okay, so that's well, we don't see that. Okay, Diddy. Let's see here. Diddy's jet N1969C flew to the Caribbean island of Antigua amid the trafficking investigation of him, but various sources confirmed that the rapper was not on board. He captioned the post. Okay, maybe he was doing a test run. Like, let's see if they track me. Yo, Diddy's jet
Easy.
91969C flew to the Caribbean island of the Antigua amid the trafficking investigations of him. But okay, amid. So while the trafficking investigation, I don't know when that technically started. Uh, Trafficking investigation. Tar, you know when that was initiated? Because I know Tar's been following this. Let me check my mail too and see what but various sources confirmed that the rapper was not on board. Okay, that's just a repeat. Now this is the flight. pattern. So from Los Angeles down here in Miami, and then over to this bad boy. I guess they flew this route, right? They got to fly that, and then okay,
Yeah,
so
over the Bermuda Triangle. Yeah, the
right,
normal routes.
yeah, the normal routes, right? And then oh, should we read the replies? Let's see here. He should be locked up already. Let's read the reply. I'm sure he got a
That
did.
might be me, guys. Sorry.
Yeah,
Under
there's
my
a lot of.
UFO name.
Let's see here. Uh, I don't know what the hell they doing here, but let me see. Can I just see the replies, citations, reposts, likes? But nah, forget it. All right, well, y'all can check that out on your own. It's not up here anyway. So yeah, okay. Video captured by Fox News crew shows how armed federal agents arrived at one of the properties by boat. Damn. And also appeared to show Combs' son, Justin 30, and King Combs 25 in handcuffs near the home. Damn. It is understood the two men were not under arrest, but were being detained outside as agents searched the property. Okay. Investigate. Okay. Southern District of New York issued an investigation into Diddy. Newsweek contacted it by email. Okay, but when was it initiated? Singer. Okay. Okay. Also known as Ventura, who dated Combs the last year, sued him, accusing. Okay, but that's civil. Okay. Hopefully this. Okay. All right. So let me go check a few different things here. Federal agents. Okay. Here we go. We don't even need to talk about Meek Mills. It ain't looking good.
What's
It ain't
happened
looking
there
good.
with Meek Mills? I mean, what's
Oh my
going on?
God. Yo,
Did he take him out shopping? And
you're gonna
then
have to
when he
skip
took
Meek
him
Mills,
shopping,
yo.
a couple
Hold
of
on, let
days
me read
later,
this.
he's walking a bit funny. You know, poor
That's,
chap.
I'm sorry, man. But this is why your spidey senses gotta be up. See, you got to be the type of dude that when them spidey senses go up, so does your guard. Your guard be like, puts off that impression like, yeah, nah, you don't want to be coming over here. For whatever you got, well, you
The
know,
antennas.
keep
The
that shit over
antennas.
there. Yo, let's read some of this. All right, Wild Funk said Diddy can only be, let me see here. Diddy can only be safe in the island of White Valley, Switzerland, or in an African country like Ghana. Damn, nah, big out to Ghana, man. Come on now, Web. Diddy thought he could pull shit. He was safe in goddamn New York. Don't forget that, Web. Don't forget that, Web. Ain't that right, Ralph? He was safe in New York for 30 years. Goddamn. All right, Diddy thought he could, or in LA also. Diddy thought he could pull the Russell Simmons and flee. It was too late. That's right. Okay, Todd, that's right. Let me catch up here. They have a trail on him. It's now good, a paper trail. Oh my God. Let me see it, yo. They have black boxes, but the GPS is the owner's prerogative. Oh, okay. Okay. There you go, Dave. I appreciate that. Antigua has an extradition treaty with the US. Exactly. It's a tiny island in the Caribbean. Just to make it clear, it's a tiny island. Why, come on, man. That's only gonna cost you a couple of bucks. They need money for security. Then, why wouldn't they have an extradition treaty? They're gonna have it with somebody. All right. Every jet or plane has an operator, a license plate, and a black box. Yes. And Diddy would be, I guess that's what he wanted to find out. But I'm sure a person, I mean, it's just a guess. I don't know. But in my opinion, it's just my guess, right? If we're going to be if we're going to think conspiracy theories, if I was trying to profile Diddy, I'd be thinking he has a magician's type of uh, way of doing things, you know? So I would suspect that myself, think about the timing. It's during the investigation, like they said. You talking criminal now investigation. And he sent that plane from LA down there. I'd be thinking that was a test run to see what happens. That's what I would be thinking. I doubt he would get on a goddamn jet and be like, I'm going to go right now. I think he would be more inclined to say, let me see if I can get out of this bad boy. Yeah, bad boy, no pun intended. But yeah, I'd be thinking that, but I don't know. It's just a guess now. Andrea, Jade, it's true. We have to take mental health breaks. Absolutely, y'all. Don't sleep on it because we know we got a lot of people on this here net that got really have to take a break. I mean, anytime you worried about somebody's mama, you need to take a break, y'all. Like straight up. Like his 2 sons and 2 assistants are under arrest. Oh, really? Under arrest? Hold on. My fault. That just reminds me. Let me see something here.
There was some footage of someone being taken out of the premises, um, uh,
Oh, yep.
walking back ways. I don't know if you saw that one, VB. I know, so
Yeah, I'm gonna pull that up right now. Say that again, Jake. You said, yeah, I was just checking out something Tar here sent me. Um, his 2 sons and 2 assistants are under arrest. Okay, let me just read these and then we're gonna pop over to the other one. True Peace Tar. Yeah. True Peace Tar, man. Diddy turned off the GPS on the private jet to get out. Unfortunately, that plane landed in Antigua where they had to alert the US that it was. Is that how hey, you got some info on that, Web Funk? Um Also, I gotta get your WhatsApp, bro. Let me see here. Diddy. Okay. They questioned Diddy, let him go according to T's. Aha. Well, let's go right into this then. Let me do this. I can do this right here. I'm just going to divert y'all real quick, and then we can come back to this one. But thank you, Tar, for that. Let's see. This Tisa tells y'all.
Fedora, I got some tea, y'all. Didn't I tell you I'd be back with a new update? I have a new update. Oh, where do I start? We have confirmation on who was arrested, how it went down, and it's not what anybody thinks. It's not even what I thought when I did my live. You guys should check it out. It's really good. On top of that, the Kardashians, Kim unfollowed Diddy 24 hours before he got arrested. This is the man that she was Diddy bopping with while they were trying to clown Kanye. And on top of that, Mary J. Blige came out and said, baby, leave my name out of this. I ain't to say Mary. Y'all, there is so much going on, but the biggest thing is, y'all, the feds are messing with Diddy. And it looks like they finally got a game plan to bring down the big fish. And baby, they're going to use Diddy and everybody else. Y'all, let's get into this last thing. TMZ has Diddy spotted walking around looking happy, sad, confused, scared, and afraid. Baby, you can't make this up. Let's get into this. All right, let's go. Also, don't forget subscriptions. Subscribe, turn on your notifications. Hit the like. Baby, it's YouTube. You know how this goes. But I am going to be giving as many updates as I can. You don't want to miss this. And if you did not check out the Epic Live, go ahead and check it out. Baby, it's a good one. And y'all, you're not going to believe this. The feds are messing with Diddy's mind.
Andrea, it appears he's thinking about it.
The feds, I repeat, are messing with Diddy's mind. If you guys don't know, I did an amazing live. If you got to clean the house, if you want, it's a long live, but there's so much information. It's pretty funny too. Go ahead and check that out after this video. Let's get into this. Well, we last left our beleaguered devil, right? I was going to say hero, but we all know Diddy is no one's hero. We were led to believe that he was arrested. Now, listen, I have an update on that. It is very important. Everybody listen up. We also have an update on what's going on with King Combs, Christian Combs, and what's his name? The little one, Justin Combs. Baby, everybody had it backwards. We were all saying, and reports first said that Diddy was arrested and Justin and Christian were in custody, detained, but they were let go. Y'all, I'm here to say my sources are saying that it's 100% false. Diddy was not arrested. He was questioned by the feds, Homeland Security, and he was let go. But baby, Diddy was the only one let go. Christian Combs and Justin Combs, I repeat, King Combs and Justin Combs have been arrested. Also, even though when the feds caught up with Diddy in Miami, okay, they questioned him.
Check this out, y'all. Not to piss y'all off, but check this out. Why do you think his sons were arrested? here's a theory I got. It's just a guess. Just the first thing that popped into my head when I heard her say this. My thoughts is in a clever criminal will split up crime so that it can protect everybody in different ways. You know, the main person don't want to go down for everything. So my thoughts are if you're going to have some type of other illegal things present like weapons probably or something like that, uh certain person might go down for a weapons thing. You know, you don't know what is involved here, but my thought is if they're arrested, these two are arrested, why wouldn't Diddy be arrested if it's in the house? But obviously they've been involved for allegedly in some criminal activity with Diddy too. So my thoughts
Also,
is like,
also
yeah,
VB.
go ahead. Go ahead.
Also, not to sorry to not to
No, go
doubt.
ahead.
Great,
Go ahead.
that's a great point. Great point. But
Go ahead. Thank you.
you know how the police work.
Mm-hmm.
They kind of have a way of kind of testing your resolve. And the first thing they do is go for your family members.
Mm-hmm.
Ultimately, the aim is to break the criminal to. It's a tactic, you see. It's a tactic that they use going for family members.
Mm-hmm.
Just thought I'd say that.
Mm-hmm. I hear you. Yeah, and that would make sense too because you know if you can get the smaller fish that's connected somehow, you could get them to roll over on the bigger fish. But in this case, this is a family member, bro. So, and it depends on what the charges are. And if it's something like weapons, I doubt I don't see that as being a reason to roll over on your father, especially when he got lots of money. You see what I mean? And if it depends if you're a first time offender or something like that, you know, it depends on the details, but still, yeah, but that's just a guess. I wouldn't stand on it, but I'm just throwing out my instant, you know, idea. People, let me know what you think about that. But, yeah, what's going on over there then? Yo, Diddy, yo, a shaman, Serena. Yeah, Diddy's home has been his two homes, one in LA and Miami. They've been raided by Homeland Security, FBI. And yeah, and what up? What is that? Panda. Okay. Yeah. And yeah, exactly. That's what it is. That's what it is. So we're about to find out. Now let Tisa keep on going with this. Let's see.
Change him, mess with his head. But get this, Diddy's two assistants were arrested. That's why TMZ has a video of Diddy wandering around.
Now it's you see that now there's also two assistants arrested. See, to me it seems like there have to be something criminal in their possession. Like I don't see it. Like this is really, I don't know, man. To me my instant theory is there was something there on the scene that they took, that they said this is ours. You see what I mean? Because why the hell ain't Diddy going to jail for it? None of it. It's his goddamn home, bro. You see what I'm saying?
No, I
You
hear
there, Jay?
you. Yes, sir. Right. So let's go back to say like a raid. Let's try and get into the mind frame of law enforcement.
Right.
So, funny enough, VB, there's a connection here because we spoke about academics and his
Mm-hmm.
reaction to him being raided.
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember that? And the dog.
Yeah, it was he walking into that computer room where the tapes are. That was
Yeah.
kind of weird.
Right.
And the
So
dog, exactly.
yeah, the dog. So the when something like say when you're gonna raid a house, they're raiding the house. I think they automatically would place everybody under arrest to secure in case people try to get rid of evidence, especially if it's a drugs raid. Um,
Mm-hmm.
Everyone would be arrested in
Mm-hmm.
the process of a raid if you're
Mm-hmm.
if you're in the premises which the raid is commencing on.
Mm-hmm. Right, I got you. Um, but they covered that. She was just talking about that. Let me just bring it back. Let's let Tisa speak. Hold on. Here,
Around
watch
the
this. She said that.
feds, Homeland Security, and he was let go. But and Justin and an update on what's going on with King Combs, Christian Combs, and what's his name? The little one, Justin Combs. Baby, everybody had it backwards. We were all saying, and reports first said that Diddy was arrested and Justin and Christian were in custody, detained, but they were let go. Y'all, I'm here to say my sources are saying that it's 100% false. Diddy was not arrested. He was questioned by the feds, Homeland Security, and he was let go.
You see that, Jade? It's his home. 4 other
Right.
people are arrested or detained, or some others are detained, and he's let go out of his own home. To me, it
But he
just
wasn't
instinct.
there though.
But it's
I
his
don't
home,
understand. This
bro.
is very.
No, Jade, stop.
Mm,
Listen,
mm.
when it is your home, you are responsible for what is in it, unless someone else says this is mine.
100%. I
Yeah.
understand that, but
So
was Puff Daddy actually? Was he there
let's listen.
when they
They
raided
gotta
the
say,
house?
but listen, yeah, that we're gonna find out. But no, he was questioned though. He was questioned. So that just means he was questioned like everybody else. Is his house. He have to take some ownership or lack of ownership. If he says it's not his, then somebody else have to say it's theirs, or they have to believe it's somebody else's. But in this case, that would be really weird because look, if you got 4 people saying it ain't mine, and you got one dude, the dude who owns the house saying it ain't his either, usually he the one that's gonna go down. The one who
Right.
owns the house, just like your car.
No, absolutely. I
You
just think
see?
there's some. I am very confused about this whole situation here and what you're revealing to me.
Well, let's
Just that
let's
it
let it
seems
play.
very
Let's let
strange.
it play.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, let's let it play. No worries. It's all good. Let's let it play here. Yeah.
But baby, Diddy was the only one let go. Christian Combs and Justin Combs, I repeat, King Combs and Justin Combs have been arrested. Also, even though when the feds caught up with Diddy in Miami, okay, they questioned him, detained him, messed with his head. But get this, Diddy's 2 assistants were arrested. That's why TMZ has a video of Diddy wandering around the airport looking like Eeyore.
Yo, David, it's his home, bro. It's not he's not leasing the home. It's his property. It's like his home. Are you trying to say hold on, what did you say? Sorry, hold on. I misread that. Sorry about that, y'all. I see they having a convo. Not exactly. Trap house landlords don't face charges when they, and I
It's a
think he's
RICO.
responding to one of
It's a RICO. It's a new charge. It's
one of
RICO.
the sons is of, yeah, I think he's responding to that comment right there. But yeah, what we gonna see, y'all? Come on, we gonna find out. Let's see what Tisa say here. More.
Looking for his Pooh Bear. Oh, I'm just sorry. Look at this fool wandering around the airport, looking sad, scared, lonely, confused, dejected. He probably, let me not get to saying anything. You know, they said that Diddy 100% likes to, right? Likes to do this. On top of that, the fair weather friends, Kim Kardashian. Now, you know they like to jump ship. They are the biggest clout chasers, but one of the reasons why they've stayed so successful is they know when to jump ship. We also know that Kris Jenner, I know what y'all saying, what the Kardashians got to do with this? We also know that Kris Jenner has very, very, very close ties to local officials, law enforcement, lawyers, FBI, right? Get this. Kim unfollowed her close friend Diddy right before his houses were raided by the FBI and he fled. That's suspicious. Kim kept following Diddy after allegations from multiple victims came out. To which I say, Kim wasn't letting Joe Francis unfollowing Joe Francis. You really think what Diddy said? Please. That's how Kim came up. She's like, what the hell is that? A freak off. That's how I made my fortune. Kim unfollowed Diddy 24 hours ago. Today, his houses were raided and he fled LA early this morning. What intel did Kim have access to? Now, get this also. The Sun can exclusively reveal that Kanye has decided that he wants to, we'll talk about Kanye. We'll talk about Kanye in a different video. Let's get back to the Kim Diddy mess. Because, baby, this is something amazing, okay? Now, let's get into this. Oh, on top of that, I got to give you this update too. You know, Mary J. Blige has officially come out and said, don't put my name in any of this mess. Mary J. Blige let us know Diddy does not have her support. Mary J. Blige said, unfortunately, a lot of you all met me when I lacked boundaries and was a people pleaser. That's right. She said, let me reintroduce myself. I burn bridges when needed. She said, that's right. This ain't the same Mary that married Ken do. This isn't the same Mary that was Diddy bopping.
You know what?
Mary, don't you see the glow on that woman? Don't you see the beauty? Don't you see the growth? I could just look at her and tell that wasn't the same Mary. Anyway, Mary J. Blige is not supporting Diddy at all. Again,
One second, Phoebe, hold that there
that Diddy
was
detained.
Go ahead. Yeah, what's up, Jay?
Yes, yeah, chap. We've seen this all before. People grassing. The number one tool used by law enforcement is a witness or they work, especially nowadays.
A snitch.
Exactly. And also, she's revealing.
Don't make it sound fancy.
Well, grass in the UK we call it a grass.
A grass.
So
yeah,
you know, yes, snake in the grass. You know, informer. You know, in Jamaica you call them an informer. You know, them are informer. You know, informers, and a lot of cases,
she's out in her
especially
right
now.
here. She's out in the grass right on her program, yo.
Yeah, you know, funny, especially we can see the demeanor of Puff Daddy. People are going to break ranks. They're going to secure themselves, and they're going to be grassing. Even it seems as if Kim Kardashian could also be one of them that's grassing on him.
Hey, bro, but I'm well. You know, yeah, that's a theory. I hear you, bro. It is interesting. I mean, who else defriends somebody? Did she say a day or did she say an hour before the raid? I don't know, but she made. Well, look, let me just play that back just so nobody mistakes it.
Boundaries and what's a people pleaser. We'll talk about Kanye in a different video. Let's get back to the Kim Diddy mess because, baby, this is something amazing, okay? Now, let's get into this. Oh, on top of that, I got to give you this update too. You know, Mary J. Blige has officially come out and said, don't put my name in any of this mess.
Wait.
That Kanye has decided that what fortune. Kim unfollowed Diddy 24 hours ago. Today,
there it was. You see that? That's suspicious. So we'll see where that goes.
Today, his houses were raided, and he fled LA early this morning. What intel did Kim have access to? Now, get this also. The Sun can exclusively reveal that Kanye has decided that he wants to, we'll talk about Kanye. We'll talk about Kanye in a different video. Let's get back to the Kim Diddy mess because, baby, this is something amazing, okay? Now, let's get into this. Oh, on top of that, I got to give you this update too. You know, Mary J. Blige has officially come out and said, don't put my name in any of this mess. Mary J. Blige let us know Diddy does.
My name Bennett, and I ain't in it. Yo.
Does not have her support. Mary J. Blige said, unfortunately, a lot of you all met me when I lacked boundaries and was a people pleaser. That's right. She said, let me reintroduce myself. I burn bridges when needed. She said, that's right.
You know what?
Mary that married Ken do. This isn't the same Mary that was Diddy bopping with Diddy. This ain't the same Mary. Don't you see the glow on that woman? Don't you see the beauty? Don't you see the growth? I could just look at her and tell that wasn't the same Mary. Anyway, Mary J. Blige is not supporting Diddy at all. Again, multiple sources said that Diddy was detained in Miami. Detained don't mean arrested. This is true. Yashar Ali said that. However, Diddy's assistants were arrested. It has been rumored that one of the Diddy's people that were arrested, it was the assistant with curly hair. People are saying it was Brandon. KK, Christina Korma, whatever her name is. It is unclear whether she was arrested, but the sources are saying probably not. Listen, again, so it begs the question, who was in Diddy's private jet going to Barbuda? Well, now it looks like it was. This was his jet at the Miami airport. TMZ has a picture of footage of Diddy walking around looking crazy. Baby, we found Diddy. Now, here's the thing. Everybody's saying that the feds are toying with Diddy's mind. They are looking for people to flip on him and also implicate his very, very powerful friends. That's why Diddy's walking around.
Yeah, that's what you were saying, Jay. Getting the little fish
Yes.
first, and letting him wait,
Yeah.
letting him walk around and think about it.
Yeah, VB. I mean, look, man. We really, look, you've been, it's impossible not to be touched by the streets.
But check it out. It could be both. It could be both, because the bottom line is that you can't arrest somebody without charging them with a crime. So it could be both.
But he's not been arrested.
He's not
been arrested.
Diddy.
Remember,
not Diddy.
Okay.
The other ones, right?
No, they were detained. No, VB, we have to be careful what we're saying. Yes. So detention is different to being arrested. So they've been detained because a raid has happened on a property and they are in the property. They could have been sniffing up some coke. They could have been rolling up a spliff. They could have had illegal guns on them. Someone said in the chat that it could have been, one of them could have been a vice lord, because when you take in a suspect. Remember, I've done 20 years in the security industry, so so checking of tattoos. Checking, maybe his son is up to stuff, and also the pressure, the ultimate aim is to break this man here, Puff Daddy, and also to make it clear that anybody who is involved with this man will go down. And when the police have them in the room, they will be telling them about 30, 40, 50 years. How about your children? How about they arrest your children and your children are in the next room, and the interview man will come in and say, look, we've got your child in there and he's saying this and he's saying that, playing mind games. That's how they work. We've seen it before, and it's a house of cards. It's crashing down on Diddy and people are breaking ranks. But we must be aware of how. So this is also for people that are going to go and commit crime. I tell you what, don't bother, right? Don't bother, because you're always going to have someone that's going to grass. Always going to have someone that's going to inform upon you, because the feds have a technique, have a proven technique. And remember, we spoke about this. There is an increase in getting information from informants. Most of the police
there's
work
an increase
yes, there's been a massive increase in convictions.
The morale has changed in society.
There's a rise of grasses.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, go ahead. and a fall in intelligence. All right, keep going.
Yeah, sure. So you have the the super grass.
Yeah.
You've got the super grass. Look, the problem is people will break ranks when when you're put in a situation and the law enforcement capitalize on this to get a conviction. You see, also they also can just get a blatant confession out of someone, because they'll put this in front of you. For an example, okay, Mr. Puff Daddy, we've got your son on these charges. We've got this one on that charges. We've got Mary J. Blige over there. She's ready to talk. Kim Kardashian stopped following you. Also, your top figures, they're not going to want to jeopardize their empire for you. So you might as well just come clean now before we just bang up your sons.
Right.
It's a technique. It's a technique that they use, and everybody knows that. I mean, I know that. I mean, I've witnessed it firsthand, and that's why I don't really go for the crime myself. You know, so I've been around criminals from a young age, and I've seen criminality. I've seen it, and I've always been able to move far from it or remove myself from that and try to move in a different direction, because I worked it out that your best friend will inform on you, your own family will inform on you when it comes to the time when the police have you in that room and they're bringing certain things to your consciousness.
I agree with you. That's an excellent analysis, brother. All right, let me play. I agree. I'm seeing your point highly, and of course we've been discussing this, so I think you're on point with this one, Jay.
Looking crazy. So think about it, you guys. We're about to get into this TMZ report, but we need to think about this. This is what my sources are saying. Okay, we'll find out. Time will tell if it's true. Okay, but here's the thing. Diddy. There's the people Diddy. There's the people he preyed on, right? And then there's the people that there's the people that funded Diddy and maybe preyed on Diddy. Here's Diddy. And then here's the people Diddy funded and preyed on. So there's 3 levels. Diddy's in the middle, okay? The funny thing is, they don't think for whatever reason that Diddy's going to flip on the more rich and powerful people that set it up, that preyed on him. So what's the plan? The plan is to get the people that Diddy preyed on, the people that works underneath Diddy, the people that don't want to go to jail, right?
You hear that? That's their theory. That's the Fed's theory. Get the people under him because they feel like they can convince them that Diddy's going to snitch on them. Is that the gist of it? Right.
It's a tactic, VB. They're using it, and they're using it a lot more. So for
they
all the people that are into crime,
yeah, they call him a coward too, and they're selling that to the people under him. Diddy's going to snitch on you. He's not going to snitch up. He's got to save his ass. You better save your ass now.
I watch a lot of movies, you know. I'm a lot of movies, and I always, you know, I mean, I've just done a video about there's a thin line between love and hate, but there's a thin line between fact and science fiction, you know. And bro, and I'm just very aware. And look, this is something that I've come up with. I've not listened to anything, and it seems like this lady here, which is a great sister. And I really enjoy her content, and shout out to Tisa Tells. And I've just been exactly what I've been saying. Maybe I said it in a different way. But everything I say, I swear down, comes out to be true. And a lot of the times I will say things and it will be something that will happen in the future.
Accurate, right.
I'm not saying that I'm some a guru or anything like that. I don't think it's anything to do with that. I don't know what it is about me, but for some reason,
intelligent, bro. You're intelligent and observant. That's it. You good, man. You're intelligent and observant, man, and not everybody is. Somebody can't be, right? It's got to be some folks not so intelligent and not so observant.
It's difficult. It's difficult because even from this report, I learn a lot from yourself, and I learn a lot from Shaka. I'm constantly learning, you know, and I know I'm rough around the edges.
And observant. I'm intelligent and observant, you know, and I've been on the earth some years. I'm over 50, so I've been around. And
well, VB, you know, us staying out of jail, staying out of the drugs game, staying out the rape, staying out of all this criminal behavior takes a lot, VB. It takes a lot. Takes a lot, right? And we know that we're respected in our community amongst all the gangsters and all that. They respect us when they see us.
You see what Medea say? Facts.
Done them boys done pull up like them. You see it there.
Yeah.
You
Oh,
know,
that's
big
your
up to
Jamaican
Medea.
sister there, Jade, by the way.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Medea, I've subscribed and to your channel and
Yeah,
respect,
yeah,
sister. You're doing good work.
yeah.
And
That's
yeah,
cold
VB,
facts right there.
VB,
Cold
I
facts.
never lick a shot yet. Well, I licked one shot when I was 21. Yeah, I admit, but that was in the sky, and that shouldn't have happened. Yeah, right. That's the first time I put my hand on a gap. Right, I lived in Jamaica for years, surrounded by you know, England, the same
But
wine.
I heard Diddy. He will bust off. I heard it. But let's get back to this one. Let's see what else they got here. Let's see here. Let's see. Then we're gonna do some more commentary. So let's see. We're almost done. Hold on.
They're willing to talk, but baby, they have tea on the people up top. That seems to be the goal. This would explain why, and maybe they're trying to put the screws in to make Diddy flip. Because think about it, Diddy's sons are arrested. Diddy's 2 assistants, his closest assistants, are arrested. Diddy can't do anything without his assistants. Why would they do that? Unless 1, they need people to flip, or 2, maybe they do think, baby, arrest this whole bloodline. Let's see what they do. That's why Diddy's walking around looking like just sad, lonely, scared, confused, tired, all at once. Anyway, shout out to Cat Williams. What else, right? Again, what intel did the Kardashians have that Kim unfollowed Diddy 24 hours before he fled? Or was that the signal to Diddy to actually flee? Oh, there's more. There's more. There's more.
Whoa! See, what I like about Tisha Tells is she is a tattletale. She just put some shit out there.
Yeah,
you know,
she's very important. She's a whistleblower.
She's a snitcher. Yeah, she's she's like, or did she do that as a signal to run? Yep. Let's figure it out.
VB, I saw VB and Jay, VB and Jay. They were coming out. Woo, woo! Whistles come out.
Run for your life, yo.
They come out the bank. They robbed the bank. It was them.
Yeah, you never know, man. But I'm gonna tell you, man. I like Tisha Tells because on the celebrity tip, she don't be sparing nobody. All right, let's go
into what my notes are saying. On top of that, where are we? So where are we at, right? Okay. Justin was arrested. Kristen Combs was arrested. They arrested Diddy's 2 assistants.
Brother, I told you she used the word arrested. That's not detained, brother. That's arrest. You must have a charge to arrest, Jay. Now, I don't know if she's using that word arrest and making a mistake, but if she's accurate, that means they had to have a charge. But we're going to review that right after this. So let's figure that. That's a detail we just taking note.
And they took all their phones, and get this, after that, they confiscated all their phones, all their equipment, and then they sent Diddy on his way. Do you understand how scared this man? Look at him walking around.
Yo, bro, you know what I'm thinking, Jade? Maybe
what's that?
You can't. If I was Diddy, I would not be listening to Tisha Tells right now, and I wouldn't be listening to the media anything, because maybe also it is that they let him loose to go see who he talks to under pressure.
He's under surveillance, man.
Maybe it's both. Maybe it's both. Maybe it's like what you said. Maybe it's all 3 of those things that we said, bro. Maybe it's all 3. You see what I mean?
It's one
because
person.
Everybody around you is arrested. Everybody around you is arrested. The people
exactly
under
what I was saying.
are
it's a
arrested,
technique they use,
right? Yeah, and of course that technique works, but it could be 3-pronged. That same technique can have three prongs to it, because or more, because check it, he's got to look and say he's playing everybody. They playing everybody individually. So the ones they arrest, they're saying to him, look, he's gonna have to snitch, and he's not going to snitch up. Your boy's a coward. He's not going to snitch up. He's going to have to snitch down. So save your ass and snitch to us right now, and we can help you. But to Diddy, in his mind, he's seen them being arrested, and he knows something's happening right now, and he knows they got information on him. So this would be the one time, if he has any spade, if he has any joker card, he will pull that card right now. And so they let him go to see if he has a joker card. Who's he going to call? Is there more people involved? Is there something else we don't know about? He would
Well,
he
I'll
would
tell you
go
what,
to that.
VB.
Maybe
I'll
it's
tell
just a
you what, my
theory.
bro. No, exactly, 100% true, VB. I am 100% with you. What I'm saying is, it's very difficult for us to prove it, which is understandable. But listen, everything you said is a part of it, absolutely a part of it, and there is no doubt. But when you're facing a team of people, this is the problem with the streets. You see, you're dealing with a whole team of people that are coming with 3, 4, 5 different angles. You're just one person. This is what people are up against. You see, that's why I don't do crime. And also, you have. Just want to tell one little story. I'm not going to be long with it, but I've been told, by never disrespect or be funny with police. Just get on with what you're doing. Don't do that because they hold grudges. A lot of policemen bullied at school, go and do the police work, and then they hunt those bullies.
Yeah.
They're normal people like ourselves. You understand? But they have ulterior motives as well. So, for an example, there might be someone on the team that has been affected by Diddy. We don't know that. Has been affected. It has been something's happened to them under the guidance of Diddy. We don't know
Oh,
that.
right. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
there's so many angles. So that's why I don't really too muck about with crime
I tell
like
you
that.
what.
And I don't.
I tell you what. He's free because he gonna have to make a move. They know that. They like he's gonna make a move, and he ain't gonna be. We got tabs on him, so they put him out to
And
see
also,
what it do.
also, yeah. Also, I wanted to just point out as well what you said was a great thing when you said the 30 years. Imagine they've got 30 years of evidence. They've
I
been
mean,
working on this
but
case.
Jay, I'm serious, man. Look, when 30 years ago, bro, not to interrupt you, I'm sorry, but 30 years ago, this was a change in hip hop. See, hip hop used to be conscious. I'm talking about it was the 30-year mark. After 2000, after 1995, 96, these labels stopped signing anything close to like Tribe Called Quest, De La Soul, any Brand Nubians, anything conscious, they stopped signing that shit. And they really invested heavily in like the likes of what? A Puff Daddy, this whole market. That whole market emerged, bro. A lot of companies that, I didn't even know. I used to hear some of these people and I used to be like, what the hell is this? This shit is garbage. But these people, they had a plan, and then 1 or 2 years later after that, all of a sudden they're huge phenomenons out of nowhere. So the industry really invested in changing the theme. Puff Daddy is one of the people that ushered in the new theme. It's the guy with the fancy clothes, the jigger. You know what I'm saying? That
Yeah,
he
that's
ushered
right.
in the jigger into the pop, into the music stream, and that devastated positive rap. It devastated rap music with messages of solidarity, messages of our uniqueness, messages of our true beauty, and it just turned the whole thing into commercial realm. Now, to be it, you got to have the right clothes, you got to have the right car, you got to. It
Right.
really ripped. It ripped through.
The image.
It ripped through us, and now it don't have that effect on all people. But my theory is that the more insulated you are in society, the less effect these messages have on you. But the black community is the least insulated. You see what I mean? So those kind of messages have the most effect on us. You see what I mean? Like it, and it ripped through us. You talk about, look, what do you
Yeah.
think was worse? Do you think crack was worse, or do you think this music was worse, bro?
Well, the problem. I wanted to go there with Ronald Reagan. I remember Ronald Reagan took a very big stance on crack cocaine, particularly,
Hmm.
and um, and also gangster rap was also something, as you said, was deemed to be something that was very dangerous. We have any movement within the black community will be subject to scrutiny. But
Mhm.
the problem with the gangster rap, the problem with the crack cocaine, it didn't just stay in the black community. It
Mhm.
spreaded into their household, into Ronald Reagan's place. His kids were influenced, or people that he knew were becoming crack
Right.
addicts.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
And
Exactly.
listening to the music. And
Yeah.
this is how it becomes a thing that must be stumped out like a cigarette.
It's more
In the
seductive.
view,
It's more seductive than crack, more
it,
seductive than
it
alcohol, more
is.
seductive than
It's
cigarettes.
audio. It's audio crack.
It's audio heroin, you know? All right, so let's
Exactly.
continue. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah.
Airport. Do you understand how scared this man must be? You got people arrested after that. They confiscated all their phones, all their equipment, and then they sent Diddy on his way. Do you understand how scared this man? Look at him walking around the airport. Do you understand how scared this man must be? You got people arrested with all the phones and everything. He don't know what they saying right now. He don't even know what his kids are saying right now. And he can't actually act like he's guilty. He knows he probably is. Baby, I can't.
You know
He
what? You
can't
know what?
survive
You know
without
what?
his assistance. Listen, his sons were arrested in LA. People are saying that Brendan was one of the assistants that was arrested, but that's not 100% sure. But his sons were definitely taken into custody in LA. So what y'all think? What do y'all think about this? Honestly, I need to know. Now, there's a few questions. Let me get into this TMZ article really quick because there's some stuff in here I wanted to read y'all really quick. 1 second. How y'all doing tonight? Also, if y'all got to clean the house, if it's wash day, condition day for your hair, if you're driving, listen, okay. Most of y'all was out in the shorts, but it's like 3.5 hours. Your house on Saturday, the TMZ mess. So they're saying that his jet was on layover in Miami, maybe refueling. He was grounded and stopped in Miami. Listen, they said
He was grounded and stopped in Miami. Grounded means you're told to the plane was told to land, right? You there,
Yes,
Jay?
sir.
Okay. Yeah. Oh damn. This is like what does it mean to ground? Okay, sorry. What does it mean to ground an airplane? I just want to make sure about that. Yeah, verb. Aircraft or its passengers are grounded. They are made to stay on the ground or not allowed to take off. Aha. So we don't know if he was coming back or leaving. Now it said it said the jet had been there, so he was coming. He was grounded. He was told to land. Let me rewind that just to make sure I
be
understand.
refueling while you're cleaning. Anyway, where are we at with the TMZ mess? So they're saying that his jet was on layover in Miami, maybe refueling. He was grounded and stopped in Miami.
Aha. So he was planning on possibly refueling. They think he was planning on going further. That okay. Refueling. So okay. Damn dog. Okay, it's making sense.
Listen, they said TMZ has the first video after his home's raided by the feds Monday. This is the video right there. Look at this guy. So instead of being in handcuffs and on the ground,
Look, bro, I'm sorry y'all to keep stopping this. So again, maybe the plan, like I was saying, is the magic plan. You don't go, you don't get your jet and hop on it and then take a trip. No, you tell the jet to go to Antigua first and see if they follow your ass. And then come back, refuel, and then you get on the jet and leave. If they didn't stop it the first time, then you're in the go. You can get on it. You see what I'm saying? Maybe
Yeah. Also,
that was the idea.
exactly, and also as well, just another avenue to add to that as well.
Mhm.
He's panicking, and people, when you panic, you make odd decisions, and he may have thought that Antigua would have, or the Barbuda would have been fine with him landing. No,
Mhm.
he found out that they reported him to the officials and stuff like that. So it's just like the walls are closing in on him, and
Yeah, or maybe he
very,
had
very
another
quickly.
destination. Maybe his real destination is someplace else, and that was just like a little quick dry run, and then he's going to refuel and get the hell out of Dodge, and then they grounded his ass while he was yeah, he was told. So in that case, when he landed, he was either told to land or he was, which I doubt, he grounded to refuel, and then when they say grounded, after that, that means you're not permitted to leave after you just they they, but we're gonna find out. We don't know. It's just examining some things. All right, let's
He
go.
was just walking around. This is the footage that was obtained around 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time Monday, a couple hours after the raids at his home got underway at the Miami Opa-locka Executive Airport, where witnesses tell us Diddy and some other people got stopped by the feds. Yo, TMZ got people everywhere. If you haven't been following my royal coverage, you should, because it's good. But this is how I know that they said the stuff about Kate, because TMZ was about to leak those medical records. That's just my guess. All right. Don't believe me. Go do your own research. They said, we're told this shows Diddy pacing around outside a customs office there in the airport. And as you can see, he's not being detained, and he certainly doesn't seem to be in custody here. Instead, Diddy is just walking around all by his lonesome. An eyewitness tells us Diddy was waiting on other people in his party who were stopped and questioned by the feds as well during this ordeal. We haven't been able to confirm who was rolling with him yet. Now, here's the funny thing. How come they didn't say those two assistants were arrested? What you hiding, TMZ? All we know is he and his crew got stopped at Opa-locka and were told he appeared to be aboard a separate private jet. And that's when Homeland Security rolled up. So let me get this straight. It sounds like he was switching jets. So they rolled up on one jet in Miami, and then he went to a separate jet. And that's when Homeland Security moved in and arrested two assistants. Now, again, here's the one thing I'm unclear on that nobody can really confirm. Were the two assistants that were arrested with Diddy, were they on the plane with them, or was it two assistants in LA? There were 4 people sitting on the ground in the news coverage with Justin and with Justin and
Hello.
Anyway,
Yeah, because Tisa be up 24 hours, man. She got to be, hop on it when the shit pop off. So
It's hard
I give
work.
her props. Yeah, I give her props.
Social media is really hard work,
Yeah, it's
people,
tiring.
and we don't get a lot out of it, especially us black people. They'll be messing with our views and stuff like that. You used to be seeing like a lot of the huge YouTubers are of a lighter skin color, and shout out to her, and I hope she's all well, because it's hard work, and I'm a little YouTuber, and
Yeah, but she got the goods. She's making it work with the hard work too. It's not just physical. It's she's making it happen. It's indeed. All right, come on. Let's listen. Let's hear some more. Let's hear the rest. It's almost.
they said while it might seem strange that Diddy wasn't cuffed, it actually tracks with what we heard about a situation thus far. Namely, sources with direct knowledge tell us he's not under arrest at this point. More importantly, he obviously isn't on the run either. Teams,
Who the hell says that?
you won't have to do a little bit better than that. You really, it don't matter at this point. The feds are messing with.
It sounds like Diddy paid TMZ to say that. Just can you please say I'm not on the run when you report your shit? That was weird. That's the weirdest statement to even make, man.
With them like they aren't on the run either. Teams, you won't have to do a little bit better than that. You really, it don't matter at this point. The feds are messing with him like they are cats and he is a mouse. Like they are cats that haven't eaten. All 3 places got raided. Your sons are arrested. You can't expect me to believe that Justin and Christian are the masterminds. You know what got going on. Please. And he's not on the run. Well-paid Jonathan Davis, Sean Hawley, and Bobby Sternum. That's why he pays you guys the big bucks, right? Way to go, TMZ. You guys, story's over. Diddy's not under arrest, and he's definitely not on the run. Baby, if you're not under arrest now, they trying to put the screws in. There were separate raids in LA and Miami where Homeland Security agents barreled through its homes and escorted people out. Let's also not forget that the Guardian's reporting that his New York home, if he has one, or rental, whatever, was raided. And that would make sense because it was conducted by the New York Homeland Security in cooperation with Miami and California. They said there are still a lot of unanswered questions, but it would appear law enforcement officials are probing federal crimes that have been alleged against Diddy in late of several lawsuits, including blank trafficking, all of which Diddy has denied again and again and again. NBC News reports that federal officials have already spoken to 3 women and a man pertaining to claims of blank trafficking, among other allegations, and other interviews are supposedly scheduled to go down in the near future. Y'all, Diddy's camp has been quiet. That's because they're trying to bail out Justin and Christian. Again, time will tell. I will say, don't believe me. Go do your own research. Make up your own mind. But I just wanted to give y'all an update on what the streets have been saying. And baby, time will tell how accurate this is. All right. And if it is, I'm going to show up tomorrow and talk about everything being accurate.
All right.
Anyway, y'all, let me know what you
think. Yeah, that was dope. That was a good update. Now let me see something else.
Absolutely.
Go ahead, Jay. You got.
It's just so many conflicting reports, and it's very difficult, as we know about the media. We understand how they program, and it's just been such a, for all of a sudden, 1 minute he's in trouble, then it went quiet. We've not heard from Diddy for so long, and then you're mentioning 30 years. This could be a 30-year run of abuse. How can this be allowed to happen? And also all the victims and and stuff like that, and the effects. You throw a stone in the water, you see the ripples. They talk about the butterfly effect and all these kind of stuff, but it's just, I think it's very fresh. We must just as she said very, very wisely, she's just giving you some avenues, some options of what's happened. And I think we're all confused. I think the media's confused. The Puff Daddy definitely is confused. There's a lot of confusion. So we will see.
Yeah, we will see. Okay. What? Hold on now. What is this? Did we see this one right here?
Breaking news right now. We're following the Department of Homeland Security conducting a raid at a house in Holmby Field Hills, believed to be connected to Sean Combs, the rapper and music executive, perhaps being linked to a sex trafficking investigation.
He got some shots of a few people coming out of the home. Those people have been detained. Now we're trying to still connect the dots. We do have some sources on scene here that we're getting this information from. We were actually the first ones here with about 30 different law enforcement vehicles at least. There are 3 Bearcats on scene here. This just all unfolded, Sandra, I would say.
Who this? Who is this right here?
I'm not sure. This could be, well, that son that we spoke about, VB. The stepson, maybe. It could be one of the assistants. But they did say that they detained 2 of his sons. But his other son, which is a stepson, can also be classed as his son, which Diddy has acknowledged that is his son. But I tell you what, as well, amazing, beautiful execution of how to hold a suspect, right? Law enforcement is showing you how they do it. Very different from the Russian style, which has you down with your head down, forced down. So it's different. So that's just one thing to point out.
Yeah. Have you ever had any guns pointed at you? Multiple guns pointed at you, Jay?
Yeah, boy. Yeah, brother. I've been in a shootout, and I've been attacked. Anyway.
Let's see. Yeah. All right. Yeah, exactly.
But what I'm saying is, there's a difference, because the reason why I've said that, because I've actually been following the Russian, how they took their the perpetrators of the attack allegedly, and the way that they carry you, they push your head down. Your arms are not above your head. Your arms are around your back, folded, and they force your head down, so you have to walk with your head between your legs. It's an amazing, very, very effective way of moving an individual from point A to point B. What's to be looked at in this clip, what we're seeing, is the difference in how
this is
law
backwards.
enforcement, how law enforcement deal with you, different ways how they deal with you. The UK have their different ways, especially France. You know, shout out to Shaka. They're one of the that have a very
This is
effective.
Homeland Security. So it looked
Yeah,
like this is how
but
they
just how the
handle
way that they walked you
terrorists.
out there, there's
Yeah.
nothing you can do. There's guns pointing, but also this is also a part of the technique as well. You may not have done anything, but as you said, VB, having guns pointed at you, being dragged back away, getting thrown into a room, being interrogated, it's all a part of
Because I
their
was gonna say, because the
tactics.
regular police, they'll point their damn guns at you. You'll be on the ground and shit, or up against a wall or something. They be freeze, don't move. But they,
Well, look
I
at
don't know what
the
happened.
attire. The attire
Yeah,
of these gentlemen here seems to be something out of Iraq. You
yeah.
know,
This
so
is different. Yeah, this is a little
this is
different.
serious people you're dealing with, and this is where especially this RICO, and as well they're trying to psychologically as well make us aware of what you're up against. So with this RICO charges, which David pointed out, which is a great point, shout out to David. This new RICO law is really kind of channeled to the black community, the successful criminal elements of the black community, and this is just a example of what can happen to you if you
Yeah, they're
go
using
against
this.
the law.
This is exactly. This is Homeland Security, and following up on a sex trafficking investigation. This is what it looks like now. This is what it looks like. All right, so let's continue. Let's see what they're saying.
At least there are 3 Bearcats on scene here. This just all unfolded, Sandra, I would say less than 10 minutes ago. We got here even before the crime scene tape came up. So we're just down the hill. If you look up the street where Tony is
Who's this right here? That's a lady being detained.
Right now to the right, you'll see one of those Bearcats.
Oh yeah, there's a lady on the left, but 2 men on
Is that
the
Puff Daddy's
ground.
daughter?
These look like
Is
no
that Puff Daddy's
assistants.
daughter?
Could be a
Is that-
minor. Could be a
Yeah.
minor girl, maybe a girlfriend of the 2 gentlemen. So that's why they took them in. She
Yeah,
looks
well,
a bit young.
Yeah, well,
You
this
know,
article,
just throwing it out there.
Puff Daddy's daughter was detained, but let's play it.
Okay.
Enforcement.
I've never seen his
side of this
daughter.
bush is basically.
Okay.
Yeah, me either.
Basically, is that home that is registered to Bad Boy Films, which is part of Bad Boy Entertainment. And the home in particular.
She looks very light, but I don't know how many daughters he got. He got a big family, so
Is registered not only to Bad Boy Films, but to one of P. Diddy's daughters.
They are heavily armed, and they've been very tactful, would probably be the best word to use, as they made entry into this home this afternoon. We actually watched them as they made their way through one of these side gates. And
BB, sorry. There was
He's
2
got a
points. I just saw
beautiful
that
home, by the way.
sculpture. I'm so sorry about this, my friend. There was a sculpture there. Go back to that sculpture. I'm not sure what is going on in the mind of this man, right? And also, the first scene of this video, they showed the outhouse.
Yeah,
there was an
first scene is
outhouse
right here.
there.
Yeah.
Yes, I think this
Something's in
is
there.
something of concern. Yes, VB, it is something of concern. We know that there is patterns. We also saw the same thing in Jeffrey Epstein, right? Which was pointed out greatly by Tar, right? And and also I want to shout out to yourself,
this is the place
BB,
where you
and
go to
Shaka and
destroy
Tar.
evidence. This is
Yeah,
the destroy
yeah,
evidence house, the outhouse.
y-
You
y-
bring whatever
yeah,
you got that's hot in there, and you break it up and burn it or whatever.
or a place to commit offences.
Right, that
You know,
too.
it's not in the yeah. You know, it's a place where it goes down,
Oh,
and
damn, that's
they
deep.
all.
That's deep. Yep.
I'm
Yep.
sorry. I'm sorry, people, because of
The nature.
my teachings that I've learned, which could be very wrong. And shout out to Tar, you know, and I just find that very strange that they chose to show that at the first part of the footage.
You're
So if
right
you're
about
showing a
that, man.
house, that is definitely not something that you pan in as being
You're
it
right.
just seems strange. And
That's,
that little room there is gonna be a room that's gonna be something of concern. The main house obviously won't be. It will be a house, a family house, but buildings that are isolated within the
yeah,
grounds
yeah.
is
It's an
always a point
interesting
of
point.
interest with law enforcement. And why did they pan on that first? Why did they pan on that first?
All right, let's play it. I agree with you, brother, 100%. Let's see here. Let's see what they do.
In here, this just all unfolded, Sandra, I would say less than 10 minutes ago. We got here even before the crime scene tape came up. So we're just down the hill. If you look up this street where Tony is right now to the right, you'll see one of those Bearcats, and law enforcement on the other side of those bushes basically is that home that is registered to Bad Boy Films, which is part of Bad Boy Entertainment. And the home in particular is registered not only to Bad Boy Films, but to one of P. Diddy's daughters.
They are heavily armed, and they've been very
registered to one of P. Diddy's daughters. Okay, I got it.
tactful would probably be the best word to use as they made entry into this home this afternoon. We actually watched them as they made their way through one of these side gates. And as soon as they got inside the home, one of the
suspect. That's going to be a major thing.
Where's it
Sorry,
at?
VB, I'm going to point it out now. But that sculpture there is
right
suspect. Here. Yeah, what the hell is that? It's a model of someone. It reminds me of there was a French perfume fashion designer. It's in a blue bottle. It is near enough exactly how he designed that bottle. It's a blue bottle, and I have bought it in the past. Look at this. Look at this statue. Look at this statue. It's a strange statue, and this will be something of concern later on. But we pointed it out here now, and
yeah, it's something for the conspiracy theorists, especially with the sex
and I love
trafficking
that.
shit. Look at that, a person with no arms and no head, a body,
and a big booty, big bottom.
Yeah,
the bottom looked quite
large. Yeah, true. And check this out. Well, just for reference, from what I heard, a lot of the really wealthy people, they buy art not just because they like having it. It's a good investment, and not just a good investment like I own this piece of art and I can sell it for more money when I get rid of it. No, but art is one of the things. Yeah, art is one of the things that you can get big loan money from just owning. You get a lot of money.
He was going to say, yeah, that's right. But also, VB, symbolism.
Well, the symbolism is going to be up for the pedophile hunters to break down. Like, I want Tar to come and provide if there's any symbolism in that. But I was just thinking right off the bat.
Tar, have a look at that, my friend. Please look at that. And remember, everyone that's watching this stream, you saw it here, and me and VB pointed it out.
Yeah, you pointed it out, Jay. That was good seeing, man. I saw it, but I was just like, what the heck? It didn't.
But VB looks strange. It looks strange. And it's also in very close proximity to this outbuilding. And we can see law officials walking from that place. They're walking by and going, yeah, that's the place. But let's go and check the yard and see who's in there, obviously. But that's definitely going to be a place. You see, because where it is, could it be lit up? Could it be some sort of altar, some sort of kind of symbolisms? Because these people are so sick. They're so sick.
You see where it is?
It's unbelievable.
You see that? It's right here. And the outhouse is over here, right?
That's what I said.
Is that where it
That's
is?
what I
Right.
said. And
This
this
here.
place is so secluded. You have your pool party over here, yeah. So you got your little pool party on the left. So you're doing your little drinking and that. You have a walk over in the night time. You got this massive altar, maybe lit up and stuff like that. Round to this room here, round to this room, and I think maybe this room is also got an exit to go outside the building. You know, this outhouse, it might have an exit route, but it's just strange to have an outbuilding. And we've seen with Jeffrey Epstein, he also had an outbuilding. He had a vast mansion with an
But I mean,
outbuilding.
they all going to have outbuildings because they store. Somebody got to keep the yard up. Somebody's got to do the maintenance, and you keep utilities and supplies in there. But I hear you. Don't get me wrong. I'm all for it. I want to hear the conspiracy, pedophile ring breakdown. But look at this X. These X's right here. There's 4 X's, and the thing is in the middle. I'm interested in hearing about that. So anybody that got any ideas about that, please leave it.
Well, you got triple X, haven't you? You've got triple X. You've got the triple X, and then triple X is a sign of X-rated. And to cover it up, you put another one there to kind of not be seen. You understand? So yeah, G, this is how they work. This is how they work. They're very intelligent people, very clean. You see how the place is very clean, very well kept. Evidence is taken away. The place is, it seems as if like a resort. It doesn't have a family home to it.
Right, I agree. All right, let me play the second half of this clip and we back out.
Entry into this home this afternoon. We actually watched them as they made their way through one of these side gates, and as soon as they got inside the home, one of the first things they did was made their way into this garage that you see is open right there. Now they did take a couple people into custody. We witnessed that. Now, are they under arrest? Are they just being asked about what they know? That I can't answer, but I can tell you there's 3 people right there that were taken into custody.
Sorry, I've got to step down for a while. BB, I'll try and join you back later.
Okay,
my apologies. Okay. I'm really sorry.
Okay,
I've just got a call coming in.
No worries.
Thank you.
Bro.
Thank you for having me, bro.
Yeah, you're welcome. Thanks for hopping up, bro. One.
Of the raid.
I got about 15 something minutes left. Anybody, maybe 30 minutes. Anybody want to hop up? Come on and hop up. Let me know what you think.
Did see a bunch of investigators going in, making the raid in there and clearing that as well. So they're going to do a thorough search as they conduct this raid. And so far, Stu, from what I understand and from Haley on the ground there, they have not seen, and we have not seen from our vantage point, any sign of Sean Combs, the 54-year-old who is believed to be the property owner of this.
All right, let me back out of this now. Damn, that was P. Diddy's crib, y'all. It's looking nice. That's one of his cribs. What the hell is this? What's going on with this? All right, hold on. Oh, I see what it is. Sorry about this, y'all. I gotta make this smaller again. Come out of this bad boy. Now let me see. This article says Los Angeles. Okay, this is Los Angeles. Monday that Combs' house was registered to Bad Boy. Okay, this house was registered to Bad Boy Films, a division of his Bad Boy Records or Bad Boys Entertainment Company. According to the outlet, the palatial abode is also registered to one of his daughters. The daughter in question was not specified by the news outlet. Okay. Combs, 54, father to 4 daughters. Okay, let me just go on. With businesswoman Sarah Chapman, twins. Okay, I don't want to say their names. From the relationship with the late model. Okay, we know Kim Porter, who died under some questionable, circumstances. And Love. Okay, December 22nd. Love's mother is cybersecurity professional and model Dana Tran. The music mogul is also the father of 3 sons. Justin, 30, from his relationship. Okay, is there any other vital information in this article here? Okay, so everybody got the background of this. Right. Now, they claim this is sex trafficking investigation. lawsuits with right. Okay, but this was a civil case, but it looks like it's turned criminal now. So let me go back here and let me see. I typed in where tapes seized in raid of Diddy's home, and I didn't get. Hold on. You know something, Chris? Yeah. You know what? Hop up in the back chat. Yeah, if you can. Let me see something here. Yeah, I typed in where tapes seized, and I didn't see anything come up. So, but I did hear that some tapes were seized, and I'm just curious about where that was from. I forgot where it was from. Here we go. Hold on. No. So this is none of this is about that. If anybody got an article where it says the tapes were seized from one of these raids, let me know. Finish them criminal charges. Look. Whoa. Oh, no. Okay, this is not the same thing. We already covered that. We know there's other tapes out there, but I'm talking about from these new raids, more tapes. Let me know if you heard anything about these current tapes that were seized from this raid that was conducted in the last 24 hours. Let me know. Also, fill out the questionnaire in the chat. How many days do you think it will be before Puffy is indicted? Is it 7 days? Within 7 days? Is it 14 days? Is it 30 days? Or is it going to be longer, like 2 months? Let me know what you think. Okay. Yeah. Okay, y'all. Now, I'm about to be out. It seems like that's it. Let me know what y'all think about this. And again, any information about those tapes would be useful. I would like to know about that. Also, anybody want to donate, you can donate to here. This is my PayPal, paypal.me@VDM Media. Yeah, and you can just do it whatever you like, whatever you feel. And then also you need to go to my YouTube page here, right, which you're already on. Click like on my trailer. This is the first trailer, and I got another trailer coming before the release, but to my documentary that's coming out this summer, Hometown DC. Let me know what you think. It's right here. Hold on, let me go to the other. Is that the right one? Yeah, go to the one on my page, and I believe that's this one, right? Ain't that this one right here?
You've done more than
or is it this
short
one?
time you've been here.
Here we go. It's this one. Go to this one, right? On the top of the page. Click like. And on that note,
it started out with the idea some time ago that Washington, D.C. doesn't have a lot of documentaries on the local population that humanize and help the rest of the country understand who we are, what kind of lives we go through, where the population is essentially.
Down in the building, just steps to the door when the beefy towns in the building. See you teaming, I'm proud of the feeling. And when I see the beefy